Mm.
Good morning.
Well, whoever else is going to show up, we'll give them a few minutes. If not, I'm all yours.
We're the only ones?
So far, it says you and I.
Aaron, these people are not committed. They're not having stress dreams.
Oh, yeah,
What?
that's a sign of commitment when you can't sleep. I love it.
No, I can totally sleep. I just have dreams about like vitamins. So, oh my gosh. Well, do you want to? Oh my God. Okay. Well,
I'm
I'm sure more
recording it
people.
anyway.
What'd you say?
I'm recording it anyway, so it's a, we'll give people a few minutes here.
Okay.
One, two,
Aaron,
yeah,
give me 30 seconds. I'm going to hit the bathroom.
take your time. Hey, Rory, is that you, Molly?
Morning.
Morning, guys. All right, can you guys see my screen? Hey, Jennifer.
Hi there.
Hi.
Actually,
Can,
right now we can't see your screen. At least I can't.
can anyone see my screen?
I can.
I
I
can.
can.
I can.
So you
Hmm.
see the 6-week fat loss program up there?
Yep.
It was there a minute ago and now I can't see it. If I scroll over, I got it.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Well, no problem. I'm gonna, this is recorded as well, you guys, but I'm gonna jump in. I want to leave time for questions. This won't take us a ton of time, but I want to make sure that we're all really clear on what's going on. So just to be clear, 6 weeks starts on Monday. This is certainly a fat loss program. So the nutrition is specifically designed around fat. So if you're like, well, I don't really want to lose any fat, you're in the wrong place at the wrong. Um, so I'm gonna go through this slide deck. If you guys have questions, they're probably frequently uh, asked questions, so don't be afraid to just ask as we go through this. So overview, here's the plan. We're going to go over the custom nutrition. We're going to understand why this works. Then we'll go through any questions that you guys have. Let's see. Here we go. So do you have to come in every day to train? No, you don't. I recommend that you come in a minimum of 3 times a week. But you'll also note that on your app that you have, and we'll go over that in a little bit when we get to the tech pieces, there are workouts that are loaded in there that you could probably do at home with just a set of dumbbells, okay? Or if you're traveling. Can you modify things? Totally come in, use the whiteboards, okay? So if you haven't been in a while, we've put tons of workouts up on our whiteboard. So if you're like, I'm sore today, here's a different workout you could do. I don't want to do upper body. I want to do lower body. Here's a different. I want to do weights. I want to do cardio. Here's a different. Also, use the app. The app has those workouts in it. You have open access. If you're part of the challenge, you have open access to the gym. Our doors open at 6 a.m. and they don't close until 6 p.m. And so if you're like, I can't make a class, you're more than welcome to come in and use the facility. Again, whiteboards or app, or you can just talk to your coach. and ask your coach, like, hey, I'm sore today, or hey, I really need an interval workout, today," whatever it is. Are you going to be starving? Nope. You'll probably be more full. Based off of the change that most people are making, going from like a somewhat processed food diet to a whole food diet, there's a lot more volume here. There's a lot more nutrient density. And so I'll address this a little bit later on, but if you are over full, what do you do? How do you manage that? Okay, so I'll keep moving here. Some of the tech stuff, you guys, I'm gonna play this video because this is just, it's just gonna take like 30 seconds. But we're using an app that's called Trainerize. On your end, it's called My Accountability. I've already sent you all an email. You should have this app, and it's really important because moving forward, this is where we're going to communicate. This is where your nutrition guide lives. This is where your recipe book lives. So everything in this app is important. So let's see if this, let's see if you can hear it. Hopefully you can hear this.
Aaron, is there volume to that?
Oh, sorry.
I'm not
You
hearing any.
guys, you
I
guys
thought-
can't hear, you guys can't hear any of the volume there.
I thought it was just me. I'm like, or maybe it is just
Yeah,
me.
No, I
I'm
can't hear
glad you
either.
said. Yeah, okay. So let me just do this real quick. I'm gonna rewind this.
Yeah,
Sorry,
rewind.
you guys, just take a second. And what I'll do is I'll just talk over it so that you guys understand. Okay,
Okay.
so basically this app, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get this in your inbox. I'm assuming most of you already had it. Okay, so I'm waiting for it to restart. Sorry. There's my inbox. It comes from Fit. You can see it. Okay. Click on setup account. This is very basic. You'll go to setup account. It'll ask you to put your email in. You'll set up a password. You'll download the app. Now I'm going to show you the desktop version. So this is the desktop version, but the app is similar. It's just everything is listed across the bottom of your screen. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to be like, well, I'm going to click into my meal plan. So there's my meal plan. You can see, okay, and that'll pop up, and that's already preloaded for you guys. Okay, and each meal plan is based off of your body weight. Okay, and if you didn't fill out your consultation form, I just guessed at your body weight. Okay, then you have a training program. Okay, and you can see the training program there, but it's also, if you click on calendar view, it tells you everything you need to do each day. So if it's a weigh-in day, you're going to weigh in. If you're on traveling, then it'll give you a workout. This is your direct messaging. So this is where your recipe book was at. You'll need to go into your messages to get your recipe. Okay, so that's the app. You'll do your weigh-ins there. All communication takes place through there. Are there questions on the app? No questions? That's it? No other questions? Is everybody that is live, has everybody downloaded the app?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, perfect. Good. So I just gotta move this somewhere. Okay, follow the simple nutrition plan. Okay, it is really simple, and I'll go over it with you, but I tried to make it as basic as possible for you guys. So even if you're like, I don't cook, I don't like to cook, you like, this is easy. You're gonna cut up some vegetables, you'll have a protein, you'll have a carb, you'll have a fat, and you can make this very simple. Okay. And again, this is about fat loss. Questions so far, you guys? Okay. Do your workouts. These are the things that you need to do 3 times a week or more. Do your workouts. Okay. Weigh in weekly. So you might have a scale at home that you want to use. I highly recommend after the last workout of the week, you weigh in. Okay. And then you will post that on the app. Okay. Because this is going to give us a chance as coaches, we'll track the app. And again, what we'll do is we'll just say like, oh, we noticed that so-and-so is stuck. How can we help you get unstuck? Okay. I lost 10 pounds the first 2 weeks. Now I'm sort of stagnant. What do we do? Well, that's how we're going to track it. And that's how we can be helpful. Okay. Answer your messages. We're only communicating through the app. It's really important that you guys answer messages that we send you guys through the app. There's lots of communication back and forth. Okay. How to communicate? We will check messages and you will have your accountability coach signed. I think Coach Emily is handling most of you. We'll check messages 2 times per day, usually sometime in the morning around 10 a.m. There's a break from training at that point, and then around 8 p.m. So you guys can text us through the app at any time, but those are the 2 times where we're going to be like, hey, we'll sit down and we'll get back to you. Okay. We will not respond anywhere else, only on the app. Please do not email me directly. Do not use my personal cell phone. I love you guys, but gotta have some organization to this. Otherwise, life gets crazy. Okay. What are you responsible for? This is, again, I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. Weigh in weekly and post it in the app. Simple. Okay. Work out 3 times a week or more. Share your wins along the way, right? So I just lost 5 pounds. Awesome. Great. I just PR'd on my 1 mile time trial. Awesome. We want to know those things. Okay. And reply to your coach when they message you. Really important. Those are the only 4 things you have to do. Let me just add here. We ran this exact. We used the same supplements. We ran the exact same play. Started 3 weeks ago. We had 4 participants, and out of those 4 participants, we are down 40 plus pounds. And all we asked them to do these 4 things, okay? And it worked. Okay. This is how people lose fat with this plan. I'll show you. Very simple. We're going to make muscle sore. We're going to refuel with healthy carbs, fats, and proteins, and we're going to rest, recover, and repeat. This is the adaptation cycle. Okay. This is what we're always talking about. Stimulus, fatigue, recovery, the body adapts. That's all we're doing here. We're just accelerating it with supplementation. Okay. It's fat loss, not weight loss. I want you guys to understand that. Please do not be nervous about like going on a crash diet where like I'm starving all day.
I'm
0
listening.
carbs. Yep. 0 carbs. No, we're going to make this sustainable. Okay. Now I want to be clear that there's going to be an adjustment period for you because you're going from eating and sleeping, recovering, and training in one way, and we're going to switch that to another way. So is it going to be easy? No, I'm not going to lie to you. It's not going to be easy. Does it work? And is it effective? Yes, 100%. Okay. But it's going to take you guys to commit to those 4 things. Okay. Fat loss means you keep it off. It's sustainability. Again, it's not 0 carbs. This is not keto. It's not paleo. Okay. This is something different here. Okay, we're just talking about fat loss. Pop quiz for you guys. What is more important when it comes to fat loss? Is it fitness or nutrition? Anybody?
Nutrition?
There we go. Boom. Thank you. Yeah, it's nutrition. Okay, that's the right answer. 100% the right answer. It's actually 80% or more of nutrition. It is the key. Now, we can talk about fitness, and there's huge benefits from a hormonal standpoint and a longevity standpoint. But remember, I'll go back to the beginning. I said this is going to be about fat. Okay, that's what we're trying to do here. Trying to keep this simple, as simple as possible so you can succeed. Okay, let's dive into the plan. Okay, and if you want, if you've already downloaded your app, this would be a place where you could follow along with the nutrition plan. Otherwise, don't worry, I have screenshots of the app, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, and this is where you guys may have some questions. Okay, again, try to make it simple. So, first thing, if it is not on the list, you don't need it. It's that simple. It is easier to eliminate now and then moderate later. So that should answer, like, I'll say it one more time. Okay. If it's not on the list, do not eat it. Okay. So if it's not on the list, do not eat it. Okay. And you have a protein, a carb, a veggie, a fat. Okay. So here's what we've got. From this list, you can see there are proteins on the list. Now, this list right here is an example. You each have different volumes of foods associated with the consultation form that you filled out in terms of your body weight. Okay. So you just look at this list and you're like, okay, 6 ounces of chicken breast. You pick one of them. Do you eat chicken? No, I don't. Okay. How about turkey breast? Okay, fine. No, ground beef. You certainly can find something on that protein list that you're like, yeah, I like that. Okay. There's the carb list. Okay. Sweet potato, red potato, beans. Okay. And what I've done is I've said, look, I highly recommend you use the food scale for the first week or two, because after you do that, you'll be like, oh, I kind of know what 6 ounces of raw chicken is like. Like I can just eyeball, but it's about a palm size. Okay. The carb is, a fifth size. The veggie is a fifth size, and the fat is about a thumb size. Yeah, but I highly recommend you first start with your first week and measure it. After that, you'll be able to look at it and you'll be like, I got it. Okay. Questions on this right here that you see? I dare someone to ask me if they can have something that's not on the list.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Cal.
On my list that I got, or my meal plan that I got, it has me with one fat for the whole day. And I was like, really?
Yep,
And I
that's
didn't even click weight loss. I
Yep.
just said maintain. But is that like one fat for the whole, it's in the evening, it allows one. And I'm like,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. So we put fat in the evening because when we have carbs in the evening as our last meal, those carbs get stored as glucose, glycogen, and that glycogen then, without movement, turns into fat. So again, we're trying to eliminate as much fat as possible for these 6 weeks. Will it change after that? Yeah, it can become sustainable, but this is part of the plan. So if you're like, I can't do it, it doesn't work for me, yeah, 100%, just let us know and hit us up on the app, and we can certainly make changes. But I would recommend saying, let's just stick with the plan for now and see what.
Yeah, no, I wanted to try it. I was just curious. I was thinking maybe there would be one fat on each meal, but no. Okay.
Yeah, we
Gotcha.
actually, we tried this. We tried having more fat with our the test run that we did, and during the first week we didn't have as much fat loss as we did in the remaining 2 weeks that we took fat out of it and just put fat in the evening. Fat is also a good satiator, so it triggers the system to feel full as the protein. And so that's why we left it in the evening, or we put it in the evening, because it'll give you that more of a feeling of fullness.
I have one food question, and I know it's not on the list, but I guess I'll throw it out there. Is edamame something that can be eaten?
Sorry, no, it's
No.
not. Yeah.
Okay.
And again,
That's a soy?
and there's nothing. No, it's actually, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's so much easier to just eliminate and then moderate later. Edamame is great. It's fantastic. It's healthy in moderation, because there's soy in it for several reasons. The only thing I will say, if you have on that list of veggies, if you're like, well, it's green and it's leafy and it's not on your list, then I'd be like, okay, great, fine, you can have it. But that's the only exception. Awesome.
So I have a
Jennifer, go ahead.
question.
Yeah, yeah.
So then that would mean like I could not have diced bell pepper in my egg white omelet because a pepper's not leafy.
That's right. Yep. And
Okay.
it's not on the list. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. But you could throw some broccoli and spinach in there. Okay. If you like, and buy the amounts of the grocery list from the helper list. Okay. I just want to be really clear here. This should make sense to you guys. You're going to the grocery store, and like, for example, the protein is for one day. So if you're like, okay, I'm going to have chicken, that 3 pounds will take care of 3 meals, just so you understand that. So if you're going to the grocery store and you're like, I want to have chicken every day for 7 days, okay, that 3 pounds is for one day for a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner. So don't go buy 3 pounds and be like, oh, I'm good for the week. That won't work. Okay, does that make sense? But one bag of sweet potatoes would work for the week. I just want to be clear that, does that make sense? Questions on the grocery list? Okay, it's not super sexy, but it is very, very efficient. It's very simple, and I'm telling you it works. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next thing. Okay, seasonings, sauces. There's more, but I'm just asking for 0 calories on these. Okay, there's mustard. I have soy sauce. Dry ingredients. If you're trying to get some flavor, actually Crystal Light, strangely enough, is 0 calories and there's nothing bad in it. There's that Rio flavored water, those drops, you can pick those up at Target. Again, yes to coffee, yes to tea, no sugar, no calories. Questions? Awesome. Okay, this is how you're going to put stuff together. It's as simple as it gets. You're going to take a protein, you're going to take a veg, you're going to take a carb. Okay, that becomes your breakfast. Okay, 1 shake for lunch. And again, if you didn't order the supplements, I'll go through the supplements at the very end. And if you're like, I do want to order, we can still do it. That's totally fine. Otherwise, I'll talk again at the end about, like, if you're like, hey, I'm not doing the supplements, what should my snack look like? Sample lunch, 1 protein, 1 veggie, 1 carb. This is as simple as it gets, you guys. And again, Kim, thank you for bringing this up earlier, but this is where you will get rid of your carb at dinner, okay, and you will have a fat. Okay. Why do we do protein snacks instead of fruit or something else? Well, you guys should probably already know the answer. We're trying to build more lean muscle. Lean muscle increases metabolism. Not only that, but as we age, there's so much research out there around those of us who have more lean muscle stay healthier. We are more active when we thrive much more when we are well muscled when we move into our 50s, 60s, and beyond. Okay. Protein curbs sugar cravings 100%. Okay. There's no question about it. So if you've ever changed your nutrition, if you've ever gone on a diet, and that you don't have enough protein, this is what happens. You're like, I'm starving, I have to have sugar, and then the whole thing is just blown. Okay. So people are always asking about the supplements. I know the supplements are a big part of this. We have put together this stack, and it's specific to the nutrition. So I just want to make you guys aware of it. I'll brush through this really quickly, but here is what I ask of you. Okay. They are amazing accelerators. These were the things that work best for everybody who went through the 3-week tester challenge, because we picked specific people who were like, hey, look, I'm stuck. I can't lose my last 10 pounds, or I haven't been able to budge, or I gained 20 pounds, whatever it is. And they tried everything. These were the things that worked. Okay. The supplements were the things that helped. But the mistake people make is this. And I know you guys are not going to make this mistake, but you're going to go try and make you're going to try and make your own plan with the supplements, but they won't match the nutrition plan. So you're like, I want to look and feel like her, but I end up looking and feeling like him. You just have to be really careful with the supplements that you pick. So that's why we've laid out these supplements, and we've worked actually pretty closely with Prestige Labs to put these together. So just don't go buy junk. Don't go to GNC. Don't go online. Okay. Talk to me about it. And if it's something you're interested in, we can still order it. Otherwise, I can help you figure out how to kind of reverse engineer something that would work. In the nutrition guide, you have the restaurant ordering system. Okay. It's in there. Okay. You should be able to still enjoy time with your friends. You should still be able to make progress during the challenge and go out to eat. Okay. So use that restaurant ordering guide. It's actually pretty simple, and it's pretty darn effective too. You're gonna meal prep. For those of you who do not cook, I made this as easy as possible. Okay, my daughter, who is 19 years old and is a wonderful child, but a complete slob and has no idea what to do when it comes to cooking, she can make her way through this. Okay, she can prep her meals if she follows this guy. You'll save money on your grocery bill. Okay, because you're going to go to the store and you'll be like, oh, I know exactly what I'm getting. And funny enough, you're shopping on the outside of the grocery store. There's no processed foods in here. You're not going down the aisle. Like, it's very simple. Okay. The recipe book, which was sent to you in a text message via the app. Okay. There's a ton of recipes in there. They're all real foods. There's a ton of variety. You're not going to get bored. Okay. For those of you who did order the supplements, I will send you a mocktail guide that you can use to make some interesting mocktail recipes with the recovery, with some of the recovery stuff that we use. In review, and then I'll open this up for questions. What 4 things are you responsible for every week? Please, 3 or more workouts, weigh in, follow the nutrition plans, share your wins along the way, and reply when we message you in the app. Okay, that's it. 4 things you have to do. Very simple. Questions about meals or workouts? If you guys are thinking of a question, someone else who's watching this is thinking the same thing, so please ask.
Hey, Aaron, this is Mark.
Oh, sorry. You can go.
Hey, Mark.
Go
ahead,
I have
Mark.
a quick question. I gave up coffee and I'm now a dark tea drinker. Does that fit in this like English breakfast and Earl Grey
I love
and
it.
that stuff? Does that?
Yep,
Does that? Okay, thanks.
Yep, herbal tea, ready to go. Yep, that's perfect. Yeah, good. Jennifer, you have a question?
No, it was me, Laura, who had a question.
Hey, Laura. Yeah, go ahead and go.
Okay, so I'm looking at this like nutrition thing, and maybe I didn't fill everything out, but does my grocery list look different than other people's? Like you had shown where there was like some sort of like menu, and maybe that's on the desktop, but it actually shows every week, or are you just showing that as a sample? Like, does everyone have like 4.5 ounces of grilled chicken, or do other people? I'm just wondering if I have the.
Yep. Yes, you have the right one. It's all different for everybody. So if you filled out the consultation form,
Okay.
then we have a bunch of different plans based off of your goals and your body weight. So yeah, yours is going to look different. Those numbers that I had were just samples.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, one last question, just technology. I went to click on that link again to then get it on my desktop because I only have the app and I kind of want it on my desktop too. It's just like not working. What is the actual like, is like accountability? Like how would I just like Google it to set up the account on?
If you go into the app store, it's My Accountability.
Oh, My Account.
Yep, that's the name of the app. And again, if you're like, I still can't get there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm looking for it like on the desktop. Okay, I'll just.
Yeah, and if you're looking at it on your desktop, it might be under Trainerize.
Okay.
Trainerize. Yep.
Train-
And if you still can't get there,
Okay,
then then you can email me and I'll send you a link.
Okay.
Laura,
okay.
Laura, I can jump in here. I put mine on my desktop too, and you have to page down. If you page down, what I found is it says, load the app, but just scroll down a little bit, and there was
Uh-huh.
another link that says desktop. That's how I
Oh,
found it.
Perfect.
Oh,
Thank you.
awesome. Amazing. Thanks, Kim. Kim, when you
Yep.
did that, was it, did you do that through the email we sent, or did you just do a Google search to find it?
Nope, I did it through the email because I loaded in my
Awesome.
app and then I put it in, and then I had to page down, and it's almost like in the disclaimer section, like if you
Oh,
want it
okay,
on your
cool.
desktop. And
Thank
then
you
it loaded
very
right up.
much. Thanks.
Good. Thank you,
So
Kim.
that
That's
works.
amazing. Yep, perfect. Any other questions about meals or workouts? Okay. Questions on communications and check-ins? Okay. No other questions?
Not
Okay.
at this point.
Let me go over I'll really quickly go over this, you guys, for the Prestige Lab supplement packs. I'll fly through this real quick, but this is the whey protein blend. And even if you're lactose intolerant, this still works. There's no lactose in it. It's super easy to digest. This stuff is it's very clean. This is what's going to help keep you full, like between meals. This is a big difference. You'll take one of these, one scoop 2 times a day. Could you replace a meal with it if you're like, oh my gosh, I have a busy day, I couldn't get to anything? Yes, 100%. You could do that. No problem. Okay. Prefer if you ate whole foods though. There's more nutrient in. This is the energy. It's branched chain amino acids. It's going to help with recovery and performance. You'll take 1 scoop 20 minutes before each workout. Really important here. This is the heat. Again, this is fat burning. There's a high thermogenic effect with this. You'll take 3 of these capsules in the morning with breakfast. It's all whole foods, turmeric, ginger, cayenne. There's a bunch of other stuff in there. Again, 3 in the morning with breakfast. This is the intra workout. This is your recovery jump start. A ton of electrolytes and amino acids in here. So this will help. Drink 1 scoop during the workout. You can actually take this right after the workout too. But this is good for replenishing. This is sleep. You guys, this is a big one. If you guys know, because you've heard me preach this before, but sleep is the foundation of health. It's crucial for recovery. And it's going to help support 8+ hours of good quality sleep. Take 3 minutes before, take 3 capsules, 90 minutes before bedtime. It's up to 3. I think each capsule, there's like lemon balm, there's a little bit of melatonin. I think there's some L-theanine, but it depends on, I think each capsule has less than 1 milligram of melatonin, which actually should be in there. So, but you can take up to 3 if you really need. There's a stack. If you want to still sign up, get in touch with me. We can take care of it. It's going to take about 5 days to deliver still. Those are the prices. We got a really nice deal on this because we had so many people who were interested. The challenge starts on Monday. This weekend, you should be going to the grocery store and test out some of the recipes from the book. You should be prepping your meals. That's all. Questions, you guys. Okay. If there are no further questions, then I think we are good to go for Monday. Otherwise, hold on, I want to check chat. I do see one person. Okay, got it. It's just, yeah. So we're good. Okay, one last time, if you have a question, if you're thinking of something, someone else out there is also thinking the same thing. They have the same question, I promise you. So ask it. Okay, otherwise, from here on out, all the questions go where?
Through the app.
Here we go. Questions through the app. All right, guys, I'm super excited for you guys. This is a different challenge. It's fun. It's very results driven, and I'm excited that you guys are all participating. Okay, I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the gym. You know where to find me. Otherwise, I'll be on the app. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the gym on Monday. Thanks, crew. Have a good
Thank
day.